Morning YouTube, Charlie Tango 1445 here. This is my magnetic loop antenna for the 27 MHz 11 metre CB band. I've been looking for a lighter weight option for the Charlie Tango DX Net. I could have bought a longer whip antenna for my Midland Alan 42 handy, but I fancied having a go at making this magnetic loop. I searched the internet and viewed a good few designs for magnetic loops, and I plumbed for this design by Larry WD0AKX, who's the RadioHamGuy on YouTube. The main loop is made from 2 meters of 10mm soft copper pipe. The length isn't critical, and I'll include a link to the online magloop calculator below. It's mounted onto a piece of 25mm plastic conduit. The small inner loop is 1/5 the size of the main loop and is not directly connected to it. The inner loop is made from RG58 with the braid and inner dielectric shorted together. It could be made from any stiff piece of wire that can be formed into a loop. The center dielectric of the coax feed line connects to one side of the small loop, the braid to the other side. This presents as a short at DC but not at resonance. To tune the mag loop, an airspace variable capacitor is fitted across the open ends of the main copper loop. The one I'm using is a dual gang, but I'm just using the smaller 40 picofarad cap. Tuning consists of adjusting the capacitor for maximum static noise. Now, don't touch any part of the capacitor or the copper loop when transmitting, as there are very high voltages at RF frequency present. With a 4 watt input, you're looking at over 400 volts RMS, so you need to keep your hands well away from the capacitor and well away from the copper pipe when transmitting. You're okay when receiving, when tuning for the high static noise. Right, as I was saying, tuning. The antenna is high Q, with tuning for minimum SWR being quite critical. After tuning for maximum static noise, the adjustment needs to be tweaked. To aid tuning, I'm using a signal strength meter purchased from Midland. This has a OA90 signal diode connected across the terminals, and this picks up the RF signal from the loop. The meter and diode are not directly connected to the loop in any way. I'll show you that now. It's just there's the diode on the back. It's not touching the capacitor, it's just pushed into this I suppose it's polystyrene packaging of some description, I'm not sure which, and it just pushes in there. It'll fall out now, but that's the idea anyway. As you can see, the capacitor and the signal meter are mounted into a little plastic sandwich box with a clip-on lid. When you're tuning the capacitor, it's best not to touch the metal shaft of the capacitor, the variable capacitor. So I've just slipped on a what is it? It's a pen basically. Took the refill out, and it's just the casing of a pen that's got a bit of masking tape on it to hold it onto the shaft of the tuning capacitor, and that aids tuning. Right, let's get the rig out and give it a try. Right, as you can see, we've got the rig all connected up and the SWR meter. Just adjust the camera here. Right, now you'll see how critical the tuning is when I adjust the variable capacitor. I've set the squelch so when it's in tune it should break the squelch. You can hear there how critical the tuning is, but you can either adjust it for maximum static, or you can look at the signal meter. Now the signal meter on this Midland Alan isn't too good. If you've got a bigger rig with a better signal meter, then it'll be easier to tune. Right, let's give this a go anyway. Right, that's tuned for maximum static now, as you can hear. So I'll zoom in now on the signal meter. I've switched the rig to low power, 1 watt, and we'll transmit and fine tune it for maximum signal on the signal meter. Right, hopefully you can see that. I'm now going to transmit on 1 watt power and adjust the signal meter, adjust the tuning capacitor for maximum swing on the signal meter. Right, let's give it a go. Right, that's about maximum. Let's have a look at the SWR. Right, here we go. I've left the magnet loop as it was a minute ago. Let's see if we can check the SWR. Hopefully you can still see that. Now I'll move the SWR meter. So there we are, it's hardly moving at all. That's in reverse. This is on 1 watt low power. And that's forward. Reverse. So yeah, you've got a 1-to-1 SWR there. But you only need to move the tuning capacitor just slightly and it will go way off. I'll just show you that now. Right, I'm adjusting the tuning capacitor. There, you can see it goes way off. So the tuning is very critical. Right, let's check that on 4 watts high power. Yeah, still good, about 1 to 1.2. So yeah, it's a great little aerial that I'm hoping to try out this coming Sunday. Okay, so there it is, my magnetic loop for the 27 megahertz 11 meter CB band. Hopefully I'll be out and maybe chatting to some of you on the Sunday DX Net. I'm hoping to go to some high ground locally, not that high, Beacon Hill in Leicestershire or maybe Barden Hill in Leicestershire. I'll add some high resolution photos to the end of this video and also put links below to the design calculator and RadioHamGuy and various other bits and bobs. So hope to catch you on Sunday. This is Charlie Tango 1445 signing off. Bye for now.